Greetings, friends. I have breaking news to share with you. Lawmakers are being urged to take action as soon as possible. Democrats and Republicans are starting up negotiations once again over the next government funding bill. GOP members have confirmed they will not drop demands on spending cuts to key areas of the government. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all of the latest news. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways.
And then just really briefly, the White House has obviously been pushing Congress to pass a CR. We are coming closer to that end of September deadline. What is the president doing specifically to make sure that that happens? Is he speaking with Democratic leaders? Is he speaking with Republican leaders?
So I can say this, and I've mentioned many times our Hill engagement from here with OMB Director and also our Legislative Affairs Office and others, senior level officials here from the White House. And so those folks, as you can imagine, they meet regularly with the president, and they give him updates on budget negotiations. So he is constantly being updated by those staffers. And while I don't have any specific calls to read out, he's in regular touch with members of Congress, as he has, about numerous amount of issues, and also in order to keep up on the government funded process that's going on the other side of Pennsylvania. So I'll say this, his message in private is the same as it is in public, as it has been, as we have been saying as well, which is there's no reason for a government shutdown. It is important for Congress to keep their promise that they made to the American people and do their job. That is it. We've been very clear about that. And, I've said this, and he'll continue to say this as well. When it comes to the government supplemental funding, lives are at stake. These key, important government programs need to continue to be funded. And so we're going to continue to say that. Congress has a job to do. They need to keep the government open. I'm going to go around. Go ahead.
GOP Senator Marsha Blackburn has stated that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was trying to enact a government shutdown as a means to help him hang on to the U.S. Senate. Senator Blackburn's claim comes as the United States is gearing up for another congressional election next year, with the Republican Party hoping to win the majority in the Senate and keep its majority in the House of Representatives. Senator Blackburn said she believes that one person who is really pushing for a government shutdown is Chuck Schumer, so that he can remain as a Senate Majority Leader in 2025, which Blackburn claims would be very difficult to achieve. The Tennessee senator added that many United States residents have stated that inflation is greatly impacting their everyday life, such as its effect on the price of gasoline and the rising price of groceries. Senator Chuck Schumer recently sent a Dear Colleague letter where he praised Appropriations Chairwoman Patty Murray and Vice Chairwoman Susan Collins, who helped to pass 12 bills to fund the government before leaving town at the end of July. In that letter, Chuck Schumer warned that the Republican-controlled House should follow the Senate's incredible lead and pass their appropriations bill to avoid a harmful and unnecessary government shutdown. Chuck Schumer warned the demands rolled out last month by the conservative House Freedom Caucus cannot pass, and that a shutdown would harm the nation. The government funding expires September 30th, 2023. The House Freedom Caucus has formally said it plans to oppose any government funding bill that does not meet a series of conditions. Those conditions include the top-line discretionary funding level being lowered to $1.47 trillion, below the $1.59 trillion top-line number that was set by President Biden and House Speaker McCarthy earlier this year. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about our government? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. While the funding for the Veterans Administration passed on party lines, House leadership canceled an expected vote on funding for the Department of Agriculture due to a lack of consensus within the GOP caucus. This same dynamic affects the other 10 spending bills as well. The debate over spending levels will likely be the central legislative battleground for the next few months, and it is vital for Americans to understand what's at stake. There has been an ongoing back and forth between Kevin McCarthy and conservatives in the House Freedom Caucus over where to set the spending levels for fiscal year 2024. The Freedom Caucus has pushed for a reduction to 2022 levels, which Republicans agreed to in passing the Limit, Save, Grow Act this spring. But unfortunately, the flawed bipartisan debt limit deal supplanted Limit, Save, Grow, and in the process, set up tens of billions of dollars in budget gimmicks. This meant that not only would there not be the type of spending cuts needed to fight inflationary deficit spending, but there could very well be a spending increase when all is said and done. The House Appropriations Committee has now produced initial versions of all 12 of the annual spending bills. In response, members of the Freedom Caucus have demanded lower spending levels through a combination of dumping fraudulent gimmicks and imposing stronger spending cuts on the swampy federal bureaucracy. According to one expert, the spending bills, as they currently stand, provide plenty of details to inform congressional negotiators and the public about the worthwhile spending reductions that are already in the bills and the vital opportunities for further cuts that remain on the table. Spending reductions in the House bills include a 15% cut to the Department of Education, a 12% cut to housing programs, and over 40% cut to Environmental Protection Agency grants to states. With the national debt at $32.6 trillion and the Federal Reserve raising interest rates to a 22-year high, as inflation remains above pre-crisis levels. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my awesome and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dearest friends, thank you so very much for being part of this community. To show my appreciation and to say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you so much and have a wonderful and very blessed week.